Hi Capricorns, it's Raya. So in today's reading, it's going to be about what you are manifesting in the next 3 months, okay? And I know some of you guys want to manifest everything because it's been hard for the last, I don't know how many years. But I want you to meditate on these piles. So here's 1, 2, and 3. This third pile is my friend's the Abyss Tarot, TAT tarot deck. Please check out her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel. I also have my other YouTube channel, which is Vibe About It Tarot, if you still want to subscribe to that. If you want to stick to just this Capricorn Vibes only channel, you're more than welcome to just subscribe here. Please check out my Etsy shop and also my website. My website is better pricing for my decks and lesser fees for me. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, pile 1. So I already pre-shuffle these, but I like to shuffle them again. What is going to be manifesting, or what will pile 1 be manifesting in the next 3 months? So whenever you watch this, that's the date you watch it from, and then the 3 months from now, right? This is a new channel, so whoever is watching this, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you are new here, thank you. If you're old here, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see, pile 1. What will you be manifesting in the next 3 months? Pile 1. Ooh, letting go of your burdens. Releasing. Releasing things that don't make you happy anymore. And wow, coming into your own. Y'all bossing up. Pile 1, what you're manifesting is happiness. You're manifesting power. Pile 1, you realize, I'm getting the shivers, I'm getting goosebumps too. And I just feel this group is just tired of being sick and tired. And you're going to be walking away from a lot of things. It could be mental obstacles that you're walking away from, physical obstacles, whatever it is. You are going to be manifesting some sort of power, some sort of recognition for all the hard work that you put in, all the sacrifice that you put in. And this group sacrificed a lot. You guys sacrificed maybe your family happiness, your personal happiness, and you put everything on the line, right? So for this group, I just see power, money, power, respect. You know, what group? I know what Little Kim was featuring. Little Kim. The locks, money, power, respect. This group is definitely going to be manifesting that. And you know, I feel there's always going to be some issues when it comes to like a lack mentality. But at the end of the day, I think you're going to let that go. You're going to really work on developing your coins. Look at this. Yeah. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur card. So you might be manifesting a new job, a new career, a new enterprise, a new business. And the things that you thought was holding you back, especially the things that you walked away from, you're no longer regretting anymore. Some of you guys may have taken a pay cut or realize, okay, money doesn't matter much to me if I'm not happy, right? And that in itself is very powerful. Knowing money doesn't dictate you, money doesn't control you, money doesn't define you. But you know you're going to have to struggle in order to get to here. But all this struggle is going to be worth it because you're going to be getting that power. I mean, for this to fall right on top of this is indicating a lot of financial abundance and a lot of manifesting power. But this manifestation wasn't for you or was created because you were sitting on a couch eating Doritos, right, and watching TV. No, it's you putting the work, you grinding every day and putting all your self-doubts aside. You realizing, okay, I am the controller of my destiny. Yeah, no more of this flighty energy. No more of this lack mindset. And now you are just being much more strategic and much more aware of how you manifest and how you go about things. I feel this group is not going to be oversharing anymore. This group is not going to be like being too nice. You know, you're not anymore. And that's not a bad thing. I feel you were too nice to the wrong people. And now you're going to be like, I'm going to make sure that I'm kind of secretive or quiet about my ambitions and my goals, because not everyone's going to be as enthusiastic as you are about your goals. Like I had, I just have to say had, this one friend who I would always share. You know, I don't know why I would share. I thought maybe I was just trying to get approval from her, but she just never had the same enthusiasm. And she always thought like I was trying too hard, or I don't know what her impression was, but she just never felt excited for me, because maybe she was looking at her life and realizing it wasn't progressing. But mine wasn't progressing either, but it's like I wasn't willing to accept the status quo, right? And I feel with you, you're not going to accept the status quo anymore. You're going to actually reach the top. And that kind of, you're going to be in that position, or you are in that position already, that you're going to get rid of people who just can't celebrate you, who can't bring anything to the table. I feel also, group one, you're going to be reevaluating your finances a lot. And since more money is going to be coming towards you, you are going to have to figure out, well, how am I going to maximize my profits, right? How am I going to make more money from my investments? Mortality, death, strong framework, rebirth, abundance, beauty and afterlife, need to resurrect, need to restructure life, beauty and death. So this is pretty much like, it reminds me of the death card and also the tower card. You've had to transform, you've had to die a few times, right? Literally, figuratively, right? And you're on a different path now. This is why you have the Emperor and the King of Wands. Musical instruments. It's time to show your true potential. Charismatic, relatability, harmony. You're on the right path. Self-aware. So group one, you are in the process of manifesting that business, that status, that power that you so rightfully deserve. Okay? All right, group one, I love you guys. Good luck with everything. Right. Group three, pile three. This is what you will be manifesting in the next 3 months. Thank you all for who are watching. If there's 1 of you, 2 of you, 10 of you, 100 of you, I thank you and appreciate you. So this is going to be from the time you watch it to 3 months from now, right? So what will group 2 be manifesting? Nice. 9 of Cups. With a happy, single, prosperous life. Now, you don't necessarily have to be single. Look at self-love, self-awareness. Yo, this is ultimate happiness. And I say, because this is usually the single card, right? The 9 of Cups is being self-fulfilled, and the Ace of Cups is self-love. And I feel you're going to be manifesting just that aura of being so confident and knowing who you are. And I'm sorry, I feel like that's the best, because if you can tackle that, you can tackle all the tangible 5D stuff, 3D stuff. The matrix. You can literally tackle the matrix when you worked on the 5D aspect of yourself, which is hard for a lot of people. Yeah, look at this. You're going to be, so the 5 of Swords for me is like walking away from things and not really battling things or fighting for things. But group 2, I think you're going to be standing up, fighting for, defending what's rightfully yours. You're going to say to yourself, you know, I deserve this. I deserve this because I know who I am and I know what I want. You know, even if you don't know what you want, you should know who you are. And if you know who you are, then you can get what you want. Now, if you don't know who you are right now in the next 3 months, you're going to work on that. You're going to find your happiness. You're going to find your bliss. You're going to be grateful for what you have and focus on the things that is going right for you than what's going wrong for you. Because this is a beautiful combination. It's the power of self-awareness. It's the power to affirm to yourself, like, yeah, I got this. And you don't have to convince yourself anymore. You know it. You know, convincing yourself is the hard part, the struggle, right? That back and forth of I deserve this. Oh, I don't know if I deserve this. But this is like, you deserve this. You know you deserve it. There's no question. Now you're just waiting for things. Or not waiting, but you're just now allowing things to just flow. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. And then the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so just because these are in reverse doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I think for me, this really taps into like, okay, you're confident in who you are. And you know what you deserve. So therefore, when certain things are not flowing in the right direction or certain people are disappointing you, you're going to be more like, whatever. You're going to be like, you know what? This is just a passing phase for me. This is just temporary. This is not going to define me. Money's not going to define me. The people that I've allowed to hurt me is not going to define me, right? But what's going to define me is who I think, who I know, who I am, right? And I feel the next 3 months, you're going to be challenged. But every single time you're going to be challenged, you're going to have to say to yourself, well, what do I value in myself? What is this teaching me? What do I need to learn from my mistakes? What do I need to learn from the people that hurt me? What do I need to learn about my intuition and the fact that sometimes I ignore it? And I need to just be hopeful and positive. And it doesn't mean you don't feel your feelings. Like, it's not that. It's just, okay, I understand these things happen. But what am I going to do about it now? You can't change what happened. You can't change that, okay, certain things didn't work out. But you can definitely change how you react or what you can do moving forward. And I think group 2, that's what's going to happen for you. You're going to end up doing that. I know for me, that's something I've worked on for a long time. Continuously still work on. Okay. You know, when I get a bad review or when packages don't arrive, when they say it was delivered, I'm like, okay, how do I solve this problem? And then how do I move on from there? You know, and it takes someone who constantly has to work on their self-awareness and tackling the childhood traumas, right? That inner work. Four of Swords, getting out of your head. Releasing those burdens. And knowing that you don't always have all the answers. Knowing that, yeah, okay, maybe you need to fix certain things. Maybe you need to go a different route. But also knowing that everything is going to be okay. Having that faith. And having that faith, I also heard not being vengeful anymore. Letting go of being resentful and bitter and holding on to grudges. I laugh because I'm a grudge holder. And that's something I'm working on. And for a long time I wasn't. I let go of being a grudge holder. But the last 2 years, I've been holding on to a lot of grudges. And I'm like, I don't like this side of me. You're letting go. You're not so worried about karma or what happens to other people anymore. But, you know, this is more like you learning to focus more on you, group 2. And that's liberating. Because now you're like, I don't care what anyone else is doing. I don't care how much other people are progressing. I'm not focused on me. And I'm focusing on how I can do better. I had this conversation with my daughter. Like, I'm very conscientious in how I raise her. Capricorns, we make really honestly the best parents. I'm sorry, I really do. Like, you know who's Beyonce's mom? She's a Capricorn, raised by 2 Capricorn parents. And it's really important. I've never compared her to the other kids. And she's always like, I don't care about being the best. I just care about doing well and being a nice person. And she's like, she never cares what anyone else is doing, ever. Like, she really never cares. And she just turned 9 today. And the thing is, that's how you're going to be. You're not going to care about other people and what they do anymore. It's more about what you're doing. Okay, let's get one final card. Let's see, I'm going to use this deck. Message. Wow. Group 1 got this too. Mortality, death, strong framework, rebirth, abundance, beauty, and afterlife. Need to restructure life, beauty, and death. This is the death card. The old you, I mean, I think it's the death card. 10 is beginnings and endings, right? Book, deeper meaning, enchantment, knowledge, wisdom, learning, truth, imagination, beauty, love. And I said, this is the ultimate way to live. This is being wise. When you can look at yourself and compare yourself to your old self and not compare yourself to other people anymore. This is the ultimate fulfillment. Because now everything is possible. Because you're not limiting yourself on what other people are doing. All right, group 2, I love you guys. Good luck with everything. All right, group 3, this is what you are going to be manifesting in the next 3 months. I want to say thank you for people who have subscribed and who are watching, whether it's 1, 2, 5, 10, or 1,000. I appreciate you guys for supporting this Capricorn Vibes only channel. And again, to reiterate, this is my friend The Abyss Tarot, TAT's tarot deck. Please check out her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel. Okay, what is group 3 manifesting in the next 3 months? Okay, so I just heard, I feel group 3, you might be, wow, you got like, you have 2 8s. This is, sorry, 18, so a 9 almost. So 8, 8, and a 9. I feel, okay, 9 is about enlightenment. 9 is about humanitarian purpose. And I just feel like you're going to figure out your purpose. And 8 is about like abundance, right? And these are both in the reverse position, which is actually really good. But it's, so this is in the reverse, even though it's the 8 of Wands, but this is in the reverse in the 8 of Swords, which is good. This is where you may be, okay, why can't things move fast enough? So what I'm getting is that things are going to be revealed to you. Things are going to be shown to you. You're going to get clarity in the next 3 months about what you want to do. And it's going to be a gradual movement, right? It's not going to be fast paced. It's not going to be like something that's going to happen automatically, but when it happens, it's going to be very clear to you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of reflection, right? Because the moon is about things being revealed to you. I feel group 3, for a long time, you've been feeling very heavy and feeling in the dark, feeling lost about which direction you want to go. So this is, for me, really about direction and about focus for group 3. Look at this. Knight of Wands is showing up for passionate. And the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. So for a long time, it's like, group 3, you have not been happy. Like, out of the whole group, the piles, I feel you've been the least happy when it comes to certain things working out in your favor, because things haven't been working out in your favor. I feel group 3, you've had the most struggle. And this could be a big sign that maybe what you're doing or what path you're on is not the one that you should be on anymore. So group 3, I feel you're going to make the hugest transition, like literally in the 3D. You're going to make huge changes in your life. And that's what's going to be happening in the next 3 months. I feel some of you guys may even quit your job, pack your bags and move away, go on this excursion, live a nomadic lifestyle, delete all your social media. I'm just hearing like extreme changes that you're like, F it kind of reality, right? And this is why I say, like, when it comes, it's going to hit you. And then you're going to make those moves. But right now it's a little slow and steady. Nothing is happening, but when it happens, you're going to do things about it. There might be some hesitations, but once you've kind of had enough, you're going to decide, I'm going to do this. And it's going to feel very like the Knight of Wands energy, right? Knight of Wands is very in and out, fast. But it's going to feel really good and liberating and scary. Because you know it's not really going to last. Let's say you quit your job. And for the next year, you try to start your own business. But maybe, like, while you're starting your own business, you realize, you know what? Or let's say you start making t-shirts, okay? I don't know. I'm just giving an example. And then you end up like, wait a minute. I really don't like making t-shirts, but I really love to write. Now, everything I learned about making t-shirts, which is publishing, right? I'm going to utilize that and start writing. So this is where I'm going with that. You may start off doing one thing, and then you end up changing for another. Let's say you end up quitting. You end up packing your bags and moving. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to travel the world for the next 3 months. But then there's one place you're going to find, and you're like, this is home. This is where I need to be. That's just the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, okay. A lot of things like that you feel, the Hermit, a lot of introspection. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you, but there's going to be one opportunity that's going to stand out while you make these big changes. And you're going to say, oh, wait, this is the path that I want to go. Because right now the path is very unclear. But once you reach that path or that fork in the road, you're going to know, okay, I need to go here now. And I know that's not really typical of a Capricorn. That's why you've been feeling lost, because you feel as if you have no direction. But sometimes you haven't been really feeling a lot of things. And once you hit that fork in the road, you're going to have intense feelings overtake you and say, I need to go in this direction. It's been illuminated now. And that's where you're going to go. That light the Hermit is carrying. It's like, okay, this is where I need to go. I finally feel as if I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And again, certain things may change because nothing is permanent. Things are temporary, right? That's how you grow. Because I know for me, if I start feeling like I'm getting bored with what I'm doing, I want to do something else. What else can I do to challenge me? Let's say you're done. You're like, okay, I'm going to write a story, a short novel. And you're like, you know what? I want to do a fantasy epic adventure. Like, that's your next challenge. Like, that's what I'm starting to see. Like, you're going to meet those check marks, right? You're going to check things off your list. And your list may not be here right now. You don't know what's on your list right now. But once you define what you want and then you shift gears, you're like, wait a minute, I want to do this now. You go check. And then you're like, you know what? I'm here now. Check. That's how group 3, I see you guys have. Look at justice, equality. Ace, new beginnings. There's been a lot of injustice for you guys. A lot of things, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of changes that just like shifted who you are, shifted your perspective on how life has been for you. But this is going to be a huge new beginning for you. This is new opportunities for you. The old you is gone. In the next 3 months, you now is going to be gone. You're going to come out someone new. So by whatever time, if you're listening this at the end of September, by the new year it'll be a different person. But if you're listening this in 2024, 3 months from now, you're going to be a whole different person. Let's get a final message for group 3. Strong psychic vibrations. Good luck. Mirroring relationships. Inner healing. Irresistible chemistry. Reflections of you. Parasol. Highly respected and honored. Open. Passion and focused drive. Compassion. Protected by guides and spirits. Creative. Chain. Union. Strong emotions. Prideful. Heavy negativity, enormous effort, feeling tied down, treacherous people. This is from your past. Or this could be like what's happening or what will happen because you are going to be a different person or people are being revealed to you. Because the moon is also in reverse, right? I feel a lot of things has been revealed to you about people. You guys might also have been under psychic attacks. You might have had spell work done on you. And this is why, for a long time, you haven't had much movement. But the universe is now giving you due justice. It's allowing you now to see, or allowing you to see your true potential. And you are being guided and protected to help you manifest and pursue things that you didn't know was possible for yourself. All right, group 3, I love you guys. Good luck with everything.